Okay, I've put all the top frame up all the way around what the roof is going to be sitting on. The timber is 2x4 treated wood, and I've simply just screwed it down all where the pillars are coming down or the timbers are coming down. 100mm screws into each one. As you can see in the corners up there, I've basically overlapped them so they're holding on much sturdy now. And what I'm doing at this moment, cut the peak down. Didn't video it. There was too much effing and blinding, so didn't make any video of that. But I've cut the peak in. I haven't cut them down to length. I'm gonna get it up there first and chop them off with a circular saw once they're in place. I'm going to be putting them together with these kind of plates that have got nails on them, and just simply put one on either end. Bish bash bosh. I see Just4koi using these on his channel. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Been watching a few of his videos which were quite helpful on how to get a roof done. If you like, you can go over there and check his channel out too. So yeah, that's all coming together now. Gonna put the first post together, get it up there, get it all nice and centre. I've cut all of them down already, so I'm all good to go. So I'm not going to have much of a high peak. I don't want really a high peak, so that's that. So let's get these up and get to the second stage, third stage, whatever stage we're at. But let's just get this roof complete. Beautiful weather today. Sun's out a bit. Sun's out a little bit. It's actually nice and warm. So beautiful day. Let's just crack on. Right then, I've hammered these silver brackets in on both sides. Let's show you on both the sides. I'm going to get this up now. Going to use a helper's hand. Okay, and that's how it's looking. And once you get these in, they're really solid. Ain't going nowhere. Much more solid than I thought they'll actually be. So good stuff. Let's go. Okay, after hours of going up and down the ladder, managed to get the roof columns in. Got a very long overhang. They're going to be getting cut down. Obviously we're not going to be having an overhang this long. Never put a roof up together myself before, so there's been a few bits here and there that I've actually gone wrong. One, going wrong with measurements of the overhang, which I wasn't too bothered about. All solid though. if you do a bird's peak cuts, do not do them like that. Try and get your measurements correct first time. It should be more like this. This here, and also this one here was my first two cuts. Kind of bodged them up a bit, but solid. I've even been standing on it, ain't going nowhere. Just show you. And this one here, that one's absolutely fine as well. So two good cuts, two little bit off cuts, but I'm happy with that. Been putting it all up myself, so it's all good. Looking really nice. It's kind of a low peak, like I said. Come round to the side as well. I'm gonna cut that bit out of my neighbour's garden. That's not staying there like that. Stand in the middle just so you can see that it's all nice and centre. All looking good. So it's 7 o'clock now. Gonna be done for today. Be back out here tomorrow, be Tuesday, and we'll just carry on cracking on. Okay, I've got all the rafters in, all at the side, whoops, all to the front. Sorry about the sun. Nice beautiful day today. Got all of them cut, all the hangovers are all cut. All around the back as well. I was singing and dancing on it, so it's all nice and solid, all complete. I'm gonna start putting on all the plywood on top and then take it all from there. So coming all together nice and slowly. Okay. All the roof is covered with OSB boards, all complete. I'm actually walking on the roof. Now I'm gonna drop like a membrane kind of thing on it. Like breathable membrane that I'm gonna put on before putting the tiles on. I was just playing about here with these. These are the tiles that are going to be going on there, and they're slate tiles. So I've got 8 metre square coverage to do on here. So I've got about 160 of these. They were working out at £1.30 each. So just under 300 quid. The view from up here in the pond, looking down at the fish like this, is pretty awesome. That's very, very cool, that does. I ain't had a view like this before. So yeah, so that's all done. Another job complete. That's it for today. Okay, all the roof complete, insulated, tiled up, edged up, finito. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to take anyone's credit. They're slate tiles, so they were a little bit awkward for me to manage by myself. So I got my friend's dad, it's a friend of mine as well, to come and help me out so it can be spot on. I've put quite a bit of effort into this build, so I just wanted the certain things to have nice final touches, nice finish with it. So I think it looks really impressive. This is the back of it, and to get the help of my matey's dad. Cost me a barbecue, so not a bad result. All looking really nice and sharp, nice finish. They're not man-made slate, they're real slate, so that's another reason why it was a little bit awkward for me. I think I ended up breaking about 10 of them. If you see on the previous little clip that I put up, once I put all the OSB boards down and I also put the breathable membrane down, I just couldn't manage to get the tiles to sit right somehow. It just wasn't working for me, so, but all good, all done, looking sweet. And what I'm going to do today, I've got these boards, which I purchased these from Wix. Oops, that's upside down. Just take the sticker off. STS insulated boards, backing boards. So a couple of you chaps on the comments mentioned that I should be using this before putting the tiles on the front. So I've just made myself a little board across so I can get halfway there. Once we're half there, just going to move it down and do the other half. I'm going to be screwing them on with these screws, STS screws, and I'm also going to put a little blob on each corner of this adhesive stuff just to give it a bit more solid. Maybe you don't have to use both of them together, but I'm going to use them both. So thank you for everyone on the comments mentioning these boards, because I was just going to go slap them on to the plywood. To be honest with you, I was going to ask a builder or so, who I know many, and then take their advice and do it from there, but didn't need to. I got all the you chaps, good subscribers on the channel, letting me know good tips, so I really much appreciate that. Makes life much easier for me as well, so thanks again. So I'm just going to get these on now, bish bash bosh, have all this section all covered up, and then get all the mosaic or stone split tiles or locking tiles, whatever they're called. They've arrived also today, so I'm just going to crack on with this. So let's get cracking. Okay, I've marked the line going across using the leveler, so these can be all nice and straight. I'm going to do these in a brickwork kind of pattern, so let's get this adhesive stuff on and then we can start screwing them on. Get this on there. Get it on nice and flush. Let's get another screw on. I've gone a little bit too deep in that one, so try not go as deep, but that's just the one screw anyway, so let's just crack on. Not sure if I should maybe use some washers to hold it in. Go and have a look if I've got any washers. So I'm just going to cut another piece now, and as I mentioned, literally down the half with my finger, there it is, cut it down, and then just start doing all along, kind of a brickwork pattern, instead of having all the lines all meeting in the middle. So let me get that done and I'll catch you guys in a sec. Okay, after hours and hours sitting in the traffic, making a journey to Wicks, I thought I'd have a look at some brackets, because once I put it up the first board, the screws were just sinking through, and I did find these little washers, but these are absolutely useless. So when I went there, thought I'd have a look, and I found these washers. I think they are for these boards because they were in that section. They sell them separately and also as a pack with the screws and the brackets. I just picked up the screws yesterday, so didn't see them. So what I've done now, maybe gone a bit overkill with the brackets, but there was 150 in each pack, so I've used 2 packs, so there's 100 brackets up there, all, as you can see, boom 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 boom, and then also where the lining, all the lining meets, all the joints meet, all in between there as well, so there's no movement. And instead of putting a little bit of squirt of adhesive to the back, I've just put big blobs. So I've took the nozzle off the tube and just pushed it there, as you can see, obviously with the gun. So that's the last piece going to go up now. So I'm going to get this bit up now. It's already kind of giving me the look that I got in my head, because the front is all light greyish kind of stones and the ceiling's dark, so it's a nice breakdown. So yeah, so let's just get this last bit on and that's all complete, and we'll start tiling up. Starting to get a little bit late, so possibly going to leave it till tomorrow and then complete it from there. Okay, all done. Right then, I've placed the batten down, all the way running it down, checked it with the leveler many times, so we're spot on. Yeah, we are spot on in the middle. And I'm just going to start placing all the tiles on this board now. So put the batten there to stop the tiles from sliding down. That's all complete. And I'm going to be using this mix over here from Bout Rapid Flex Fiber Plus mix. That's the one I'm using. I could only find it in white, so it's not a problem, it's behind the tiles anyway. And I've got myself a trowel from Top Tiles, and you get a free bucket with that. So little result there. Okay, so I'm going to start mixing up now and getting the first row in, and I'll just put up little clips of as it's getting gradually done bit by bit. So all coming together bit by bit. Let's crack on. Okay, we got 2 rows in, looking really nice. Literally used 1 box for that. I've got 8 boxes, so Should be more than enough. The mix is drying up pretty fast. I've got the sun literally beaming down on it, so it's just drying up a bit quicker, so I'm having to work a little bit faster. So that's how we're looking. So let's just carry on and get a few more rows on. Okay. Putting this on the edge here, marking them down halfway, just cutting them down with an angle saw. Angle grinder, sorry. I'm scoring them first, so I'm not just starting to cut straight through, up and down like this, nice and slow, just like butter.
I think I was recording it, I think I forgot to press the record button, not sure. But this is how it goes on. This is the cut out of stone. Whoops, almost went in with a fish. Let's get some quickly. Let's get this one. And then that way the mix can dry. I haven't got much left over, I can just scrape that off. There we go.
These are well easy to put on, very easy to get them done yourself. To be honest with you, you can't really go wrong. Once you put a batten at the bottom and it's all nice and level, they just all interlock into one another, and no grouting in between anything. This one's damaged. Can use that for a cut.
This one's fine. Whoa. We'll end up in this pond one day. That's that now. That's it. Perfect. Always perfect. Last one, let's get this cut. Okay. Here you come to help. If you come to help. he can stay. If he hasn't, he must go. You watching this, Charlie? Hey? How are you watching this? Slowly becoming a pro. Just kidding. Smells free.
Okay, another job complete with the filter house. We've got the full feature wall done. Looking really nice. So it's all complete. Now, just got to get all the cladding all around the sides and the back and the other side before putting the window in and also the door. The only problem is I'm having some troubles finding cladding. They're all on pre-order and there's 6 to 14 week wait on them. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm a little bit buggered up about that. So roof is all done as well, as we've seen. And the feature wall is all complete. Now I can get the backy shower back on there and get it all up and running. The pump, where's my finger again? There it is. The pump over there, which is the 30,000 litre pump. That's the one that feeds the backy shower directly. Now it's going to be going through a upflow filter and then into the backy shower. So coming to the filter house, I haven't got a light in here at the minute, waiting on that, and I'll be installing that within the next few days. So this has arrived, but before I get to that, where was I? Upflow filter, that's going to go somewhere in the filter house, and then bush out to the backy. The backy's outside, as we all know. So, and this has arrived. I think Tuesday it come here. This is a from Just4koi QK 150 biological chamber. It's got 3 inlets and 3 outlets, 110 mils, takes up to 150 litres of K1 plus or K1 micro, whichever you want to put in there. I've got here 2 bags which are 50 litres each. Going to be putting them in there. So really solid built, listen to you, really well built, very sturdy, no thin kind of like stuff, like really solid stuff. I'm not sure how thick this is, possibly like 18 mils, 18 mil thick. Yeah, so that's going to be getting fitted into there, and the Nexus will be connected to that, and the Nexus will be feeding to the biological chamber and back out into the pond. But the next target will be insulating everything. I've got some of these spares from the old filter box that I used to have, so I'm going to be installing all those in all around here as well. I'm not going to do nothing there because that's double boarded up there anyway. Going to be insulating all down there, insulating all around here, all here, and coming back round just down this little bit here. So I'll be on that next. Possibly do some, organise everything else in there a little bit. Now that the feature wall is also done, I can, like I said, I can get the backy shower back up and running. I can also put up the upthrow filter for that, which will feed to the backy shower. So get it all insulated and all that stuff, while I wait for while I shop around or look around for the cladding stuff. Still going to be a little bit chilly in there. It's not fully covered up, as you can see, but slowly all coming together. Put a little thingy-majig there, whatever it is, tinkle thing. So looks pretty neat. My brain's frozen a minute, so I totally forgot what they're called. But anyway, you guys are gonna pop it on the comments, I'm sure. So that's all that. The water is looking really nice and clear. Since I've been out here, the Nexus has been getting a clean every other day or so, maximum every 3 days now. Still not much feeding with them, giving a feed to them every 4 or 5 days. Small little handful of pellets. The pellets that I'm giving them are JPD all season, so I'm going to stick with that. I've got a 10 kg bag, still got about 7 kg of it left, so I'm going to be sticking with that. The new Goshki lady, she's doing absolutely fine, healthy. And look, right next to her is the other little Goshki that I've had for now, I think 5 months, just before winter started kicking in. That was one of the other ones that I mentioned. It's got like a 3-step kind of pattern on it. Hasn't grown much. I think when I drop the feed in there, all the big fish are bullying out the way and he's not getting much feed. But lady's looking really nice. I've treated the pond again with blanket weed, so that's what all that whitey stuff is all on the sides. I'm going to be vacuuming all that out. So feature wall all done, roof's all complete. Going to be waiting on the cladding, as I've mentioned, so I'm going to be doing some bits and bobs in the filter house, get a light up in there, get the backy back on, get the upflow on, possibly connect the QK 150 biochamber up. So loads to come. just like to say again, thank you very much for all the comments on the last video that I posted out. Was really helpful. Thank you very much. That's that. Another job done, another day done. So if you like this channel, remember to subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. If you don't like the channel, give us a thumbs down. No probs. Remember to hit the bell button so you can get notified with all the next videos that I upload. And another thing, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers, so there will be another gift coming up very soon. Got the gift already, which is in the box, so let's get to 1,000 and get a prize out there and take it all from there. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much. All take care and all have a good weekend.